If you're a K through 12 teacher looking to get better whole class engagement while presenting lessons, look no further than this video. Hi, I'm Tiffany, PD specialist at Advent Tech. I teach teachers how to maximize the use of their OneScreen panels in their classrooms. Today, I'll be showing you how to use Google Classroom right here on your IFP. And this is amazing if you want the chance to be able to bring students right into your lessons by using the Whiteboard app simultaneously with your Google Classroom. First things first, take out your beacon card and sign in. Once you're logged in, you can see that on my home screen, I've already put the Google Classroom app right here on my home screen. But if you don't have it on your home screen, here's an easy way to locate it. Swipe up from the bottom, and here you can see all of the apps that are on your device. You can search for it here, or just scroll until you find it. Here's my Google Classroom. Let's open it up. So I was a former theater teacher, so today I'm going to take you on a journey to learn about William Shakespeare. So in this assignment, you can see that I already have a William Shakespeare YouTube video input into this assignment and a Google slideshow about William Shakespeare put in this assignment. So let's get started. I first want to show my class a video about William Shakespeare. If the sound is too loud, you can turn it down using your remote. And as every teacher knows, it can be hard to maintain a child's attention while watching a video, so I like for them to take notes while we're watching videos. And instead of having to write down the things that I want them to take notes about on a whiteboard or a blackboard within the classroom, I'm actually just going to use the Whiteboard app right here on my IFP. I'm going to put them side by splitting my screen. How do I do that? Click on this caret here on the side to open it up and go to the Right app. This will bring up the Whiteboard app. Now, to split the screen between my Google Classroom app and my Whiteboard app so that you can see them both at the same time, here's what you do. Go to the recent icon, and I'm going to click Split. Now, what do I want to split my screen with? I want the Whiteboard app, and I also want this video to play at the same time. So I'm going to click this. And you can see that both are popping up at the same time. If I want the video to be bigger than the whiteboard, I can size this. And I'm going to write down my instructions right here. I want my students to take notes while watching this video on these items. Where was William Shakespeare born? If I mess up, remember, my fist can act like an eraser. When did he live? What were his most popular plays? And who was his rival? So now, as we're watching the video, students can have a list of all the things that I want them to take notes about right here on the board. After the video is open and I want to use my Whiteboard app, no problem. Slide back to the Whiteboard app. Now I've got more space. Now, when we're talking about where was William Shakespeare born, I can have students actually come up and write their answers on the board using the pen or their finger, or if I want multiple students to put their answers on the board at the same time, I can click multi-user, and I can have up to 2, 3, or 4 people write on the board at the same time. Let's say I'm going to have 4 students come up and simultaneously write the answers on the board at the same time. You can see it split the screen into 4 screens. And so students can write their answers here, another student here, another student here, another student here, all at the same time. But to go back to my previous screen, I'm just going to click on Previous down here. And this brings up the questions that I asked my class already. Now, where was William Shakespeare born? What house did he live in? Now, I want to talk to my students about Stratford-upon-Avon, where Shakespeare was born. I want to show them an actual picture of his house. So, to do that, just click search. I can search pictures online, or I could even search for YouTube videos right here from the Whiteboard app. But I'm going to click online pictures. I'm going to type in Stratford-upon-Avon, search, and instantly some photos appear. So this is his house. I'm going to click and drag right to the Whiteboard app. Can get out of this. And now I've got a picture of William Shakespeare's house. I can make it as big or as small as I want. I can draw on it. I can highlight. Very cool. Now, once I've answered all these questions, and I'm done with this, but I want to get back to my lesson on Google Classroom, here's what you do. Again, click the caret, go to Recents, and here's my lesson on Google Classroom. Now I want to move on to the slideshow in my lesson. Click that, and it appears. I can easily scroll between all the slides. I can make the slides bigger. If you want to know how to use Google Slides on your OneScreen panel, go to our YouTube channel and we have a whole video dedicated to just that. Again, if I want to split my screen with this and a whiteboard, go to Recents, Split. I want to choose my whiteboard app. I can clean this screen so that it is blank by clicking More, Clean. Now it's a blank slate. Again, I can size this if I want this to be a little bit bigger. I could take notes. Or if I want to talk with my students about an outline to a paper that they can write based on the information on this slideshow, I can click More, Mind Map. I can edit this. So our thesis sentence in our paper that we're going to write is that William Shakespeare is the best playwright. And here's all my reasons why. I can add more on this side. I can move this around, make it bigger, make it smaller. I can edit the color. Then when I'm done with that, here's a really cool feature. I can actually share this whole, all of my notes about this assignment to any student who maybe is absent today or just to everybody so that they can have these notes at their disposal by clicking the share button. And that gives us a QR code that can be scanned because let's face it, every student's got their phone. I hope you enjoyed this video about how to use Google Classroom right here on your OneScreen IFP. Go to our YouTube channel for everything you need to know about classroom technology and more videos about OneScreen panels.